Hello reformers and welcome to a special feature of Baja, Edge of Control. This is an off-road racing game, actually a remake from 2008. Used to be a THQ game actually. But anyway, there are a wide variety of different race types, as you can see here. These are one-off races, circuit race, rally race, hill climb. You can go for open class. If you know anything about off-road racing, then obviously there are different classes of vehicle, heavier vehicles, faster vehicles, and in general just all-around vehicles. And then you have Baja, which is the game's main mode, as you can see there by the Baja career. And this is an actual career mode, literally huge amounts of content to be found here. There's a multiplayer, not tried it, I don't know whether there are any people playing, but I think the career mode is most likely going to be the meat and bones of the game. Anyway, there are a number of options, but they're relatively, relatively similar to everything else that you can otherwise find in a game like this. Now, I'm going to be playing on easy, because you'll see why. I think the game is, I don't know, I think it's pretty accurate to represent the off-road experience, and there's also a wide variety of different things you can do to your car. Now, first off, there are a number of different options you can choose. So for example, if you are wanting to have an experience that is very simulation heavy, then you can decide to do that. In the options you can change it from arcade feel to simulation feel, and that makes it very difficult, according to the game, to drive in a straight line. You can also change the gearbox from automatic to manual, so if you are a person that likes to use the clutch, then you can by all means do that. Otherwise, we have a wide variety of different selections here. And yeah, of course, I've selected this one. Well, technically, you can buy any of these if you so desire, but I selected that one because we are just starting off in our career here. But as you can see, there are a wide variety of different ones. As far as I am aware, this is the best one. As you can see, it can cost up to $1 million. It has over 800 horsepower. Absolutely crazy. Otherwise, the Class 1 Unlimited is pretty good. Quite fragile, so you do need to bear that in mind. Yeah, there are also repairs. There are repairs to be had here. So if you have a problem, like a flat tire or something, and you don't have a spare, then you're going to have to call the repair helicopter, and then it will touch down on the track in front of you, a little ways ahead of you, and then you can just stop for a few seconds, and then it will repair you, and so on and so forth. Now, the main mode, the Baja, that can take anywhere from about 45 minutes to an hour to 3 to 4 hours to complete one race. So if you are, as I say, an enthusiast in terms of the simulation style of things, then this is definitely going to be for you. Anyway, as you can see, I have 4,190 credits after I purchased my vehicle. This was, I think, one of the cheapest Baja bugs that I could get. You could choose between 5, and you can now upgrade anything you want. Yeah, you can upgrade the intake. So I think I might actually upgrade this because that's going to give me much more horsepower. So I'm going to upgrade that. There we go. That's installed now as well. And we can get some more ignition. Basically everything is just a straight upgrade as far as I'm aware. So everything will give you much better horsepower, much better control and things like that. I should probably not upgrade the engine only. I should probably upgrade the tires a little bit as well, because as you can see, they are going to make a huge difference. Absolutely huge difference to your traction. I mean, look at my traction right now. It is just awful. Really, really awful. It's all the way down there. If I wanted to, I could just buy the all-terrain tires, but I think I'm going to go for the Goodrich ones. There you go. And what else apart from that? Well, we have brakes. Shall we go for some, let's go for some premium brakes. Yes, there we go. And suspension, ooh, that's very important. Oh no, yes, we don't have, well, we have, oh my. Yes, we have very bad suspension now because I've spent too many of my credits. Well, that's fine, isn't it? No, it's not fine at all. Drag reduction, yeah, there's also this. So in other words, it will improve your speed. Probably not going to do that. I think weight reduction would be fantastic, but unfortunately, yet again, the cost is too much, isn't it? Wait a minute, let me actually just take a look here. Nope, yep, I don't have enough credits for that. So obviously that's a bit of a problem. What about cooling? I'm probably going to need cooling, aren't I? Yeah, let's go for the aluminum oil cooler. And plumbing efficiency, yeah, I guess we'll just go for that as well. Okay, there we go. That's basically all I can do here. And of course you can tune your vehicle as well. So for those of you that are actually very, very enthusiastic about cars in general, and even more about off-road cars, then you can tune everything you like. Just look at it. You can tune the brakes, the transmission, the shifting, the springs, the shocks, everything. Absolutely everything. So if you want to learn more about this as well, obviously there's a small description on the right side there that will hopefully help you out a little bit. But yes, otherwise, I think we're done here. We're going to be saving our changes, and I suppose it's about time that we get going in our career, shall we? Yes, let's do it. So let's join a league. Okay, so this is the first league, of course. We have to participate in this one, of course, but there are a wide variety of different leagues, as you can see there, and we're going to do the Baja Bug one. Okay, so, oh wow, we have even more. We have even more leagues here. Okay, so number of races, 3. You don't need any experience to enter. Yeah, you gain experience, by the way, every time you finish. And also, you can gain sponsors. Now, the thing with the sponsors is, if you are having a car that has some panels on the side, then you can put the logo of a particular sponsor on your car. And if that panel comes off and you finish the race, you're not going to get paid, because that sponsor wants that car to have the panel intact. So you do have to bear that in mind as well. So anyway, let's get going here, shall we? Do bear in mind this is a remake of a game from 2008, so that might be the reason why the graphics might seem a little bit old, but I actually feel like they are, in my opinion, good enough, because the gameplay really does have a dramatic effect on what's going on here. I mean, just look in general. I was actually playing in not a free ride, but I was playing in one of those sort of single races just before I began the recording, and the maps are absolutely huge. Really, very much are huge, and you're going to be traversing wide amounts of different locations as well. As far as I'm aware, you can go to beach areas, desert areas, all kinds of things. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this race in first place, and then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thankfully they give you all the information you require. There's also gauges as well, by the way. So for example, if you are worried about taking damage and things, there are these warning gauges over to the right side here. Now I have to be very, very careful about my, what is it now? My suspension, I think? Yeah, I don't think I have any suspension, so this is obviously going to be a bit of a problem if we do any jumps. But at the moment, I think we're okay. Wow, we are really far ahead. Very far ahead. You can also set the difficulty from a percentage of 70% to 110%, I believe. And obviously 110% is the hardest and 70 is the easiest. I believe I put it on 85 or 90 or something like that, because I was a bit dubious about my racing skills. It's been a long time since I've played a racing game. I think the last time I played one was, I don't even know, probably about 3 years ago. So it's a bit rusty for me, especially off-road racing. Usually I'm used to the street racing variants of racing games. And there you go, first place. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. So that's the first career one, and we get 55 experience. Whoa, look at that. We earned 5,500 credits. Wow, we're going to have a really, really good car in no time. So what we can do now is, can we go over to, yes we can. We can go over to our garage and we can purchase some suspension. Thank you very much for allowing me to do this. I'm actually going to get the best suspension here, because there are so many leagues. I think it's worth it to do that. And is there anything else we need? Ah, yes, drag reduction would be quite good. So let's get the normal variant of that, and then we can actually, buy the weight reduction too. There we go. Fantastic. 77 credits remaining. Can't even buy a loaf of bread for that, yes. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Now we can participate in the second race. Mogollon Rim around the Horseshoe Lake. Yes, let's do it. if I actually did it properly. There you go. Okay, so first place will give us 55 experience, 5,500 credits. That's exactly what I like to see. And hopefully, after this league, after we have won this league, if we can actually, you know, say that we're going to win this, it would be kind of nice if we could, but, you know, you never know. But after this race, hopefully, some sponsors will approach us. And, oh yes, as you can see, we now have to deal with a little bit of mud and things like that, so need to be a little bit careful there. But yes, otherwise, hopefully some sponsors will approach us, and then we can put their logos on our side panels, as you can see. But unfortunately, because this is off-road racing, it can get a little bit rough sometimes, and your panels can come off. And these can also affect the way that your car drives. So as I was saying before, if you want this to be more of a simulation experience, more than an arcade racer, then everything can affect, every bit of damage can affect how your car drives. I enabled that earlier when I was playing. The full damage, you know, full damage sort of, what is it now? Representation, I suppose? More than just cosmetic. And, well, suffice it to say, I took a big jump, and then my suspension collapsed. So that was good, because then I was consistently driving in a circle, basically. So, yeah, there is that to watch out for. As you could see there, one of my panels actually did come off. The front panel there. I think it was just a bumper or something, but yeah, as I said beforehand, if you end the race without that particular panel on where your sponsor name is, then you won't be paid by the sponsor, so that's obviously a bit of a problem. I think we're going a little bit fast this time, a little bit faster. Oh, I set a record apparently. Very good. Good work, me. I'm actually unsure how that was possible, but okay. I mean, I would expect that the AI to be a little bit quicker than I am, but oh, there's my, yeah, there's a lot of debris on the course here. Come on, yes, we can't let Edgar Alvarez Jr. catch up. We must prove to him that we are the faster racer, and then he will have to give us his keys. Now that's a different kind of race, of course. We're not racing for pink slips here, are we? There is also a repair little pit stop place over there as well, so if you need to, you can do that. Now, this is of course just circuit racing at the moment, but obviously the big races, you know, the Baja races, as I said, they can take from 1 hour to 4 hours to complete. Anyway, there's some more credits for us. I don't think... Ah, there we go! And we have been approached by a sponsor. To receive credits from this primary sponsor, you will need to accept the placement of their decal to your vehicle. The sponsor will pay you in credits based upon the panels left on your vehicle at the end of each race, as I said before. It's a great way to earn additional credits per race. If you accept this sponsor, it will replace the current sponsor you have. So, max sponsor credits, they'll give me 1,189. Yeah, sure, I'll accept. I don't have any other sponsors, so that's pretty good. Now, do I have to actually add that? No, I don't have to add that. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so let's get back over here and go for the next race around Beetle Spring. And this is another circuit race. So, yeah, I was a little bit incorrect when I said that you would have to do like 1 hour to 4 hours. That is the main game mode, but you can do circuit races if you have less time. So, yeah, obviously that's a nice thing. I thought it was a little bit weird that it was only 1 hour to 4 hours. I mean, obviously that's very hardcore if you are going to sit down for that long, but yeah. It's nice that you can do shorter races and things like that. Yeah, let's get in there. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful about taking damage here. We don't want to be, you know, bumping people too much, because that is going to affect things quite badly in terms of our money situation. Obviously, winning the race does give you more credits, but if you want to get the maximum that you can out of it, then obviously making sure that your, you know, your sponsor's decal is still on your vehicle is a good way to go. Oh, I really wish I had some sort of boost there. I really messed that turn up. I really did. Ooh, this is not a good race for me. Not a good race at all. Look at this. Usually I'd be in first place by now, but unfortunately it seems like it's a little bit more difficult this time around. I have to deal with more hairpin turns. Well, no, they're not really hairpin turns, but they are quite tight turns. Let's see if we can pass this guy. He's using the same vehicle that we are. Get out of my way, hey, Bale. That's what you get. Yes, it is. Okay, yes, push me. Push me, thank you very much. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my vehicle at the moment. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Oh, oh, I thought to myself, yeah, I'm gonna just take a very quick shortcut right there. No, the game is like, no, you cannot do such a thing. Yeah, so it seems like I might be in a spot of bother here. I'm gonna try and pick up some speed here. How did I set another record? There's no way I set a record when I was attempting to cheat my way around. Yeah, there's no way that happened. Okay, so do I still have the decal on? Yeah, my left door. Okay, so the left panel. The left panel is still okay. Oh, it's probably not okay now. Oh, maybe still okay. Okay, so I am in second place. Hopefully I will be able to pass this guy in front. Gotta say, it's looking unlikely. Ah, it is looking unlikely. Oh no, this is not good. Third place. Hopefully, yeah. Well, that's not too good, is it? Oh, can I catch up? Nope. Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, was that another record? Are you serious? Come on now, there's no way. Okay, so we did win the first league because, of course, we won the first 2 races. So that's no problem at all. It doesn't really matter if we actually came in third there, so that's good. There you go. And we now have 18... Oh, well, technically our career totals are 18,000 credits. So that's pretty good. And we earned 491 credits from our sponsor as well. There you go. So, well, we were way ahead. Absolutely way ahead right there in league points. And we have unlocked a new vehicle. You can access this vehicle in arcade mode and multiplayer. Very nice. Oh, and another one. And another one? Oh, cool. Okay, so that's nice. So there you go. So now we have 18,000 credits, and we can actually spend that however we wish with tuning our vehicle, and we can even join another league if we so desire. So we can join this, or this. And that is pretty cool in my opinion. So there you go. There's a small look at Baja Edge of Control. And, well, if you want to pick it up, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.